My name is Brooke. Thank you for joining me. And this is the reading for the Wednesday to Wednesday from June 4th to June 11th. And this reading is for Gemini. Hi, Gemini. I hope you had a great week. This week on June 7th, Mercury goes retrograde, which means communications and delays. Don't fret when someone says, girl, Mercury's in retrograde. That's what's going on. All it means is things are a little sluggish. Things may not go as planned. And I wouldn't fret too much about it. I think you're going to have a great week because you're charming and charismatic and you're a Gemini. So let's get started. I'm shuffling your cards. And let's see what's going on out there for Gemini in the next 7 days. Let's check it out. Ooh, a card fell out. That's always a good sign. Interesting. Okay, Gemini. A card popped out, and many tarot readers believe when a card jumps out when you're shuffling, take notice. So the card that jumped out for you, Gemini, is one of disillusion, one of where you've kind of been in a fantasy situation involving a relationship, dreams, illusions, fantasies, something where you're kind of sitting under that tree and daydreaming. Things may be offered to you, but you're just kind of in your own little world. So there might be a disillusionment in a relationship or in your emotional life right now, Gemini. So let's take a closer look. With that, you may have felt, and I think this came up for you last week as well, kind of juggling a couple of things at the same time, whether it's work, whether it's home, whether it's with children and family. You're kind of juggling a couple of things at once. There may be Geminis out there that are working more than one job or going to school, as well as taking care of a family. And that can be tough at times, but you Geminis are the signs of twins where there's two of you, so you're kind of capable of uh, organizing and making sure things get done. So let's take a closer look at that, but you do have that on your side. There is going to be swift movement in the next 7 days, kind of like an abrupt change. It could be something that just comes in abruptly like a storm and then blows out. So be aware of that. Something that's not going to be um, tragic, but it could be disruptive in some way where like a little mini drama, you know, where something just happens and out of the blue and you're kind of like, where did that come from? So just keep that in mind, Gemini, in the next week. With that, disruption carries a burden or a weight that you have been carrying on your shoulders, a certain sort of load of sorts, and that load is going to be released. So you know how pressure in a soda bottle builds and builds and builds, and then you open up the soda bottle and it just releases itself on its own. That's kind of like what's going to happen, which is going to guide you into the next part of this phase, which is relief. Relief in terms of moving away from a struggle or moving away from something that has caused some stress or worry. There also could be, for some of you out there, thinking about traveling. If you are thinking about traveling or relocating, perhaps you're thinking of moving at this time, that's also showing up in your spread as well, Gemini. The outcome with that is very promising. There's success and happiness if you do decide to travel, or if you're making travel arrangements, or if you're thinking about relocating at this time or moving somewhere else, you have some good luck on your side in doing so. So if you are thinking about that, that's probably something that's really going to work out well for you. There may be a reason for that, Geminis, because of some sort of pain or sorrow or disappointment in a relationship, and that might stem from where we started off at with the disillusionment or fantasy within an emotional relationship or how you are feeling emotionally. So you're going to be moving away from that sorrow and that heartache. So that's pretty fascinating for you this week, Geminis. Um, it seems to kind of play along the lines of something in your life to do with relationships, and there is promise and satisfaction that things are going to move forward and get better. And I hope you have a great week. Please leave your comments or your opinions below. I will be back in 7 days for your Wednesday's tarot forecast. So have a great week, Geminis, and I'll talk to you soon.